Hi, Jacques, you're working as a Christian pastor with one thought to help you do life well. My wife usually uses a phrase that goes something like, don't make promises that you can't keep. And it's normally said as a joke, but there's truth to it. Your word should be your bond. But as I was thinking about it, I realized there are some times where somebody makes a promise, but you do not have a clear idea as to when that promise will be fulfilled. And it's horrible. That feeling of hanging in the air, wondering whether today is going to be the day. And I've had that happen a couple of times to me before. And I've discovered that when I have got no clear idea of when the promise was going to be fulfilled or kept, that I had only one option how to combat that limbo period, that uncertainty. And that was trusting the character of the one who made the promise. The better I knew the person, the easier that became. But it was the only way, and it still is the only way, how I know how to deal with that waiting period. I found that this is especially true when it comes to my walk with God as well. Because God's promises seldom comes with a clear when. When we hear His promise and it grabs our hearts, we are thrown into that in-between waiting time. It starts off with this excitement, and over time this place of wondering whether today is going to be the day that when that promise comes true. It's never easy, but it requires, just like in the natural world, that we turn to the character of God to help us through. Paul wrote about this, and he said that when waiting for a promise, we can strengthen our faith by celebrating the faithfulness of God, reminding ourselves of who He is. That enables us to deal with that in-between limbo time. And that is what I want to remind you of today, especially if you're going through a tough time, where the promise of God seems to take forever to come true. In this time, if this is you, then focus on who He is. He is faithful, and He will keep His word. Just keep on reminding yourself of that and praise Him for His faithfulness. I hope this thought encourages you. I hope it helps you to get through this time. Most of all, I hope you and I can meet up soon.